In a meta with 1,000 Pokémon and only 7 viable options, can one trainer take the word of Elite Four member Karen and succeed with only their favorites? What's up, everybody? Day number 7. I am recording this the day before the end of the season. We have 23 hours left, and if I can't get it in the next hour and a half, it will be a failed challenge. But let's stop talking and let's just try to win games. Our first battle of the last day of the challenge was a violent one. Our opponent led with Sirfetch'd and Whimsicott, and to avoid Fake Out, switched into a Ghost type and used Detect. Little Baby Launcher did actually lose a pretty good chunk of HP from my Whimsicott directed Sludge Bomb. I brought in Impasse, my Grimmsnarl, to preserve Incineroar from a big scaly quit from Sirfetch'd. I then used a Dynamax Cannon to promptly punt Dragapult into the sun. The previously mentioned scary crit was enough to take Impasse out of this world as quickly as I brought him in, but that isn't terrible for me because I was able to get Incineroar right back in for Whimsicott. The standard Fake Out Sludge Bomb combo gets rid of Whimsicott, and Sirfetch'd takes out Incineroar with yet another critical hit close combat. Our opponent sends in their Charizard and we send in Infernus, our Charizard. We both max, but a Meteor Beam handles the opposing one as easily as the Merkins handled them goddamn Brits in the War of 1812. And a Max Airstream takes out Sirfetch'd right through its Detect, winning our first match because America is undefeated, baby. Actually, huh? What's a Vietnam? What the hell? Look at this team. The top is an Incineroar. Look at the rest of his team. This next battle involved one of the stupidest strategies I've seen so far. Our opponent led with Palkia and Indeedee. I went for Weather Ball and Parting Shot, both of which were sent to Indeedee because it used Follow Me. Then, okay, it's a Trick Room Palkia. The Palkia uses Trick Room. The legendary Pokemon with base 100 speed used Trick Room. This one play ended up quickly costing me the game, but I just wanted to share the ridiculousness of this play with you. You let Incineroar and Zacian. Wow, you get pussy. As you can see, our opponent this time around was an absolute hyper Chad, so I had to go big brain mode. I started by switching into Incineroar to drop Zacian's attack. Zacian protected and Eternatus got faked out, so my switch was essentially free. Zacian then switched out for... This guy gets so much pussy. Look at this team. What a shocker. The Calyrex is immune to my Fake Out, and Eternatus pulverizes Incineroar into a fine dust with a Meteor Beam. Our opponent brings in and maxes their Thundurus. Eternatus manages to tough out one hit from the monstrosity that is Calyrex, and we respond by bringing it to red HP as well. If it's not bad enough already, the Thundurus begins to boost its attack stat with Max Knuckles towards our Incineroar. I switch Eternatus in for Impasse, and I Dynamax Incineroar. Both of my Mons take an Astral Barrage decently well, and Incineroar is almost killed by another Max Knuckle. Then, I finally slay the beast known as Calyrex with a Max Flare. With Zacian back in, I opt to Max Guard and Reflect to play it on the safer side. Behemoth Blade obviously is still able to take out Impasse, but our Max Guard stalls out the last max turn of the now +2 attack Thundurus. My plan was to bring in Infernus for the comeback, because I would have my solar power boost from the sun that was set up by my Max Flare. Our opponent, however, was already in too good of a position, and a Sacred Sword and a Wild Charge proved that we were unable to beat this incredibly unique, cool, and very fun team. So not the most ideal start to the final day of the challenge, but don't fret, we have plenty of battles waiting for you guys to see in the rest of this last day. Will we be able to make it all the way to Master Ball tier in less than a day though? Subscribe so you can find out. Only about 15% of you guys watching are subscribed, and I will see you all in the next one. Deuces. Is he using 4 Pokemon that were on my 7 viable options screen in the intro? Hold on, now I have to look. See how cool he really is. Yup! They're the first 4 that I picked too. That's really funny. Alright, GG's not actually, you're a pussy.